5 games, 5 celebs to review them. Decide for yourself. Do the celebs know what they're doing?
Well, here I am attempting to play a computer game. I feel more comfortable being on that side of the computer and looking out, to be perfectly honest. Oh, here we are. Heading towards that bridge. We'll go across this bridge. Uh-oh. Oh, God, what happens when I turn round? What's he do now? Actions. Actions. Fight. That'll do, won't it? Oops. Oh, that wasn't a very good fight, was it? I have to say. Oh, here we are. I think we'll run across the bridge this time. Or ice skate. He doesn't want to run, he wants to ice skate. Torville and Dean of the computer world. I can see the stick of dynamite going under the bridge. Can't do anything about that. He's gone. Yeah, great. It's blown up. And there he is, dead again. I told you, I saw that last time. The dynamite goes under the bridge and he blows up. Baddie's disappeared now. Another baddie's come out round the back. And this bloke's totally reconstructed, which is quite good. He's off again. Oh, all right. Oh, it's me now. Got control now. Into the bar for revenge, I think. Turn in. Oh, well done. There we are. Oh, there's a key there. We were looking for this Emily person who's been kidnapped and hidden somewhere. So maybe a key on the table is what we're meant to be looking for. Oh, great, we're being shot at now. Oh, it's over again. I think he's had one too many. I never did find Emily. I think probably if you play it properly you will. I don't, I just get him to fall over, roll under tables, that kind of thing, which is a bit of a laugh in itself, really.
Now, to me, the idea of Ken Livingstone encouraging his Sims to build him a mayor's residence is just too wonderful. So, here it is. SimCity, a game in which you zone and build a town, is one of the new classics, computer games that change the idea of what a game is. And Ken, well, he was this guy who had a pet lizard and upset Mrs. Thatcher.
The interesting thing about SimCity is you start with a city back in 1906, so it's a much simpler and less complicated city than we have these days. And then as the years roll by, it becomes more complex. And the first problem is that this is so small I can't find out where the bloody power plant is. There we are, there's the power plant. Now you have to choose, we want oil or coal. Well, I want to make sure there's good strong trade unions in my city, so we'll have coal. Where in all this is the housing? I can't see any housing. We've got to stop here and find me some housing. Well, we've got a vast surfeit of power lines, a tube, but no people, so I'm doing something wrong here. It's got up to 2035, so I'm 90 years old now. And the city's working perfectly. We've got a nice central park, a huge Capitol building for the politicians to sit in, and cars, sadly, still running around clogging up the streets. In a sense, I suppose the whole underlying ethos of this game is a little bit Reaganite like that. If you spend too much on public services, you tend to have problems. So I suppose we need a Keynesian version of SimCity for us socialists. As soon as I set up a women's committee, there'd most likely be a warning light flash up on the screen. But it's certainly much more stimulating than just sapping your way through large numbers of aliens.
The most computer-unfriendly person in the world playing Myst. Now, Myst is a game that my children can do, my mother-in-law can do, my father-in-law can do, but I'm having trouble getting out of the lighthouse. Anyway, what you have to do in this game is you've got to release one of the sons from their prison by following a set of clues around this island. And at the moment, I've arrived at this sort of rocket ship, and I'm just lifting up this handle, which gains me a few points. I'm now moving on to the rocket's door, which doesn't do anything. Still doesn't do anything. Aha! I've come to some sort of burial chamber, I think. Another click on the door. On the door again, and I'm in the library. The interesting thing to realise about this game is that all these books have some sort of clue. There also is a picture which you click, which will then reveal a book, and a piece of paper. The piece of paper is a message. You pick it up. No, something went radically wrong there. Definitely it's very frustrating as well, because you think you've come to somewhere of importance and you actually end up totally mystified as to what to do next. Another handle. So that's 2 handles I've clicked up. There is in fact in this game, and I'll give the secret away now, there is 8 handles, and once you get all the 8 handles up, that means you can really get all around the island, and you remember that 8 to get yourself the figure 08 when you punch in finally at the last piece. If I want to lock the children up for a month and keep them out my hair while I was learning scripts, this would be the best game, because it's very, very Moorish. It's also totally baffling. Why not? Life's baffling.
Maybe the most brilliant scientist in the world, with 2 hearts and several hundred years of age, but I haven't the faintest idea what I'm doing here. I know I'm grasping a mouse in my right hand, and I'm told that I've now, by moving the mouse brilliantly, I can get a begin mission. I press it on what now? That? Okay. I don't know what that means, but, well, something will happen, no doubt. Loading mission. What happens on loading mission? Get me the Brigadier at once. He can maybe enlighten me. Now, here we go. I have just now materialized, and I am on the bottom deck of a spaceship. Here comes some baddies.
Stop it!
Got him. That's one I've got. I feel better now.
You're not authorized in this area.
It's abundantly clear to anybody that's watching me that I haven't the faintest idea what I'm doing, but I seem to have mastered the mouse, which enables me to go right, left, backwards and forwards, and get me along these passages as quickly as I possibly can. And I've already got a couple of guys. I've got about 15. 15 energy units I've got. I'm doing tremendously well. I don't know. Now, where do I go now? Oh, there's Darth Vader. I swear it. I know him well. Come here. Got him. Rather good, those guns. I quite enjoy that. Gotcha. Any more for any more? Right, well, I've just finished the first phase of the new Star Wars computer game called the Dark Forces. I must say, I can't wait to see myself in the new Doctor Who computer game.
Bill Oddie once stunned me by smashing me over the head with a goodies annual in this very space.
It's quite calming at the moment, but I know the minute I touch this globe and then apparently press one of these, something very, very quick is going to happen. I'm going to panic and I'm going to sweat all over the place. No, everything stopped. Oh, new game, yes or no? Okay, how do I say yes? Press that? No. What do I do? I go back with a mouse, do I? Is that right? Yes. Now what? Put it on the tick. Oh, I see. Don't put it on A, put it on the tick. There you are. Now press that. No, nothing happens. Actually, this is quite relaxing so far. If it carries on like this, I shall enjoy it. Oh, no. It says magic carpet now. There's a picture of a CD, and we've got little Arabs running around now. And the carpet's set off. If I'm on a carpet, that is. And it's moving very, very quickly. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is anything happening if I do that? No, nothing seems to be happening. Well, this is lovely, isn't it? I don't know what's happening. We're going over some trees. We're going to have a Stonehenge again. What the hell's Stonehenge doing in the middle of a desert for a start? Because when it comes down to it, all I've got to look for is a gold ball. I didn't mention the gold ball, the myth of the gold ball. And apparently there's some wizards and some big black caterpillars. I didn't mention them either. All I'm doing is travelling. It's making me feel seasick, that's for sure. Because if I move the mouse to one side, it goes that way, wibbly wobbly. That way, it goes wibbly wobbly. Apparently, if I look... Whoa! We're going to crash there. Oh, what was that? Go away, stop going like that. Oh, flipping heck. Apparently, I've died because the world has gone into black and white and there's several birds flying around. Now that, to me, is heaven.
Should stick to the birds, Bill.